Let's now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the DENR Lawin Spikers. Let's start with our middle-blocker, number 5, Elena Oxon. Outside hitter, number 7, Rhea Vermilan. Opposite hitter, number 9, Regine Cabrera. Setter, number 12, Jess Tupo. Outside hitter, number 15, Lucy Castañas. Middle-blocker, their team captain at number 16, Andrea Vega. Starting libero at number 13, Sen Enciso. Head coach of the Lawin Spikers, Jeric Rosas. Calling on the starters of the PhilHealth Health Insurers. Let's start with our middle-blocker, number 1, Mitch Agton. Opposite hitter, number 7, Aina Caspillo. Outside hitter, number 8, Kang Rica. Middle-blocker, number 9, Tin Mariales. Setter, their team captain at number 10, N.N. Raterta. Outside hitter, number 12, Dang Rondina. Starting libero at number 16, Trixie Laroga. Head coach of PhilHealth, Carl Espino.
All set to begin our game 2 for this afternoon. We're still here at the Paco Arena for the live coverage of our UNTV Volleyball League Season 4 na po tayo ngayon. And it's always a hashtag win and win in sports and win for charity dahil kakibat po nito yung mga natutulungan nilang mga chosen beneficiaries ng kanilang kuponan. You have seen your starting lineup right there for the DNR and the PhilHealth Health Insurers. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Game 2 of our coverage. Wednesday coverage right here. First point. Easily won there by the PhilHealth Health Insurers.
Ang aga nung panggugulat ni NN.
Ganda na ng lineup nitong kupunan ng PhilHealth from last season. Pero ngayon talagang nagpalakas pa sila with the help of Morales, who joined the team for this year, former NCMH player para dito kay Morales. Raterta. Next serve. We have an attack coming from Cabrera right there.
Rondina unable to pick that up.
Castañas, and back to serve. This one, Caspillo. Balik lang ni Morales. Nagawa ng paraan ng DNR, pero si Morales ready for that attack in front.
Parang pinaghandaan ng PhilHealth. They're really quick on returning the balls on the other side right away. I mean, nakita natin, Raterta, inumpisahan agad ng second ball over. But Morales
Trying to trick also itong kupanan ng Lawin Spikers, but by their quick returns of the ball. Andrea Ruth Vega. That set to Caspillo. Lamang ng ng 2 puntos itong kupunan ng Health Insurers for serving 2. Rondina, sister of Cici Rondina. DNR, still saving that one. Alangan yung set na yon, but still finds a way. Tataas muli ni Raterta for Rica. Chance ball. For the PhilHealth, Rika, this one is a strong one and hits the line.
We're seeing a lot of different attacks being delivered on the side of PhilHealth. I also love how, it's still very early here in the first set, pero yung distribution ni Raterta nandun na.
Para lahat paganahin para dito sa kupunan ng Health and Shooters. That time around, it was Agton in the middle front. Ready to respond for the Health and Shooters. Griselda Rondina. Nice receive from Cabrera. Attack from Fermilan. Rika on the run.
No wrist action there. That last attack. And she knew it. It was flat. The ball was flat. Still early here in set number 1 and they have the lead.
5-point lead for the Health and Shooters. Rondina still on the service. Good one. Cabrera pushes that one. Balik agad dito ni Raterta.
Nagmamadali.
Oo.
But also goes to show how aware they are about yung pwesto, yung position, no, over on the other side. Alam niyang hindi pa nakapwesto para hindi pa nag-aabang.
Kaya balik agad para dyan kay Raterta. This one to Caspillo.
One of the advantages we see, no, depensa ng PhilHealth.
Timeout muna tayo before we head on to the report of Jess. Let's listen in to the Lawin Spikers.
Makakatake naman tayo dyan.
Go, isang magandang musika.
Relax lang, kalmahan nyo lang.
Winawan ko nila. So, yung likod. Ready kayo, ready kayo.
Yung service nila, patusok. Tatapatan nyo lang.
Dapat tayo, bawi tayo. Hey, Lawin! Babawi tayo sa...
And you're still watching our second game for this triple header Wednesday. It's DENR versus the PhilHealth Health Insurers. Pag-usapan muna natin itong PhilHealth ngayon. No? Kanina sabi ni Coach Carl Espino, mas malalim na bench, mas matibay na chemistry, at mas mature na players nga daw. Yung makikita natin sa kupunan ng PhilHealth Insurers ngayong season. Pagbabahagi pa niya kanina, yung first game daw nila ng opening game is a test of character dahil a day before lang dumating yung ibang players ng PhilHealth. Buti na nga lang daw ay nakakuha sila ng panalo. For this match against the DENR, improved communication, less errors, at yung mindset to bounce back immediately after committing an error, yung mga paalala ni Coach Carl. Balik sa inyo, Rina and Ann.
Thank you so much, Jess. Yes, I know for a fact, itong ang karamihan dun sa mga players ng PhilHealth galing pa sa iba't ibang probinsya, no? Even all the way coming from Mindanao. So talagang bumabalik lang sila dito tuwing may games itong kupunan ng Health and Shooters.
And that's tough, because of the consistency din, syempre.
Oo.
And yung biyahe, meron din factor yun kahit papano hindi well-rested yung iyong katawan.
Tama ka dyan. Parang last time nakausap ko yan, sila Agton, sila Raterta, Rika din ata coming from the province, no? You know, attack points, good attack points coming here from the PhilHealth so far. They have 8 attack points on this first set. That's why lamang sila dito ng 11 points. Rondina still on the service. Good one, service ace.
What a strong start here for PhilHealth.
So far, Rondina leading the way for the PhilHealth with 4 points coming from her services. Cabrera tries this one, but it touches the antenna.
Things just not going the way for DENR.
Yung first ball yung wala sa kanilang kupunan ngayon. Look at that. Another service ace by Rondina. So far, it's 5 now for her. 16-2. Texon coming in for Castillo. This is a very comfortable lead for the PhilHealth on this first set.
Well, if we look back at their first game when they defeated DFA, as we see that service error from Rondina. Well, she has been there. She's been serving for a while. So,
Yes.
Forgiven, sabi ng coach. But, going back to my point, they scored 14 aces in their last game against DFA. So, siguro no surprise why as early as now, may 5 na sila.
To the middle, they go this one. Oh, that's going to be a point for Dupo. For serving 16 here, Eugene Cabrera. That serve, Rica on the run right here. Set by Dupo to Fermilan. Texon tries that one. Oh, pero kinapos for Dupo. $17 points for the PhilHealth. 4 para sa kupunan ng DNR. Agdon with that easy attack for her.
This is where we see hindi siya ace, pero it was in favor of PhilHealth again at over-receive.
Rica. Chance for the PhilHealth. Rica tosses this one. Another one for Rica. Good receive by Cabrera. This time Dupo. Agdon. Still doing well here for the PhilHealth Health and Shooters. Another timeout for the Lawin Spikers with 4 points.
Sa'yo, taas mo lang. Second ball, magtiwala ka niya yung second ball. Okay, relax lang.
Sige. Pero babawi tayo sa
Yes, ha?
Sa bakit ba tayo kaya?
One point na tayo.
Some motivation coming from the coach of the DNR Lawin Spikers. Meanwhile, pahinga muna si Rica De Ocampo coming in for the PhilHealth Health and Shooters. Texon to serve. Fermilan get that point.
For DNR, even if they don't get the best pass, yung first ball, they just really have to find a way because it will be difficult to catch up.
And right now, they're behind here by 14 points for the DNR. Still celebrating, continuing their good points here for the PhilHealth Health and Shooters. De Ocampo that last time. This one. Babalik lang sa kupunan ng Lawin Spikers. Paterta. Nagulat siya.
Yung reaction niya, actually pagtalon niya, nag-eye na siya agad eh. Alam mo na yung timing. Well, she is a very active setter. Naka 2 points na siya. So sige, that's one error. Forgiven.
Oo, ang layo pa nang hahabulin.
Layo pa,
eh.
oo.
Oo. Meanwhile, Well, Tumangan with that serve. Tumangan also came in for Hokson. This is a very good first set. Commanding first set for the PhilHealth Health Insurers. Somehow they have limited yung kanilang mga errors. Ang ganda pa ng kanilang mga offense ang pinapakita dito. And they continue to do so.
They also are able to field in more of the second stringers for some minutes. Yun yung maganda eh. If you have that cushion, you're able to play more.
Yes. You're giving everyone a chance to be able to have their playing time also here. So Edra coming in for Morales. That is a killer attack with a target for the Health Insurers. Kasi iba na rin tayo ngayon na hindi na tayo play all din, di ba?
Yes.
For this season. So they get to choose who are the players who will work well for the teams. Good attack coming from the Lawin Spikers, Rondina. Rondina again. Tataas lang niya ng Lawin Spikers. They go to Dupo. Terta to Rondina. To the back. Na hindi nakuha ng Lawin Spikers. Match point now for the PhilHealth Health Insurers.
Need a good pass para sa DENR.
But they have given up on that ball to give this easy win para sa koponan ng Health Insurers for first set here. So natapos tayo dito sa ating first set with 25 points for the Health Insurers and 6 points for the Lawin Spikers. We'll be back for the second set of the second game.
Are playing those that don't have losses yet. They're trying to protect this clean record because sabi nga natin, no, if you get to number 1 and number 2, meron ka pang twice to beat advantage.
Yes.
Ayaw mo maging 8, 9, and 10 because yun yung
Oo.
teams na ma-eliminate. You have to make it within the top 8 but to
As
be a
much as
part,
possible.
oo, dapat quality
Oo.
games also, 'di ba? Kasi you have to build up no, on each and every game that you play.
Looking back at the last game of the DNR, kung saan nakalaban din nila yung rookie team na MMDA, they played so far okay there, no? With just winning that match in 3 straight sets. Pero baka ngayon nangangapa sila because they're going up against a skilled team, a veteran team like the PhilHealth Health Insurers na nagpalakas pa for this season. So siguro yun yung factor na pwede nating makonsider din. May kapa factor pa for this Lawin Spikers, the squad of Coach Rosas.
I think the first task, the first thing they need to overcome as I think some things are being sorted out here at the official stable would be on the receiving end because that's where they really had difficulties at least in the first set nakita natin di sila makapag-set up dahil talagang dire-diretso lang yung serves ng PhilHealth.
Ang bilis ng balik ng bola then coming from the PhilHealth, no?
Yun nga, hindi pa nakakabalik sa pwesto. Naibalik na. Let's see any adjustments that will be made. I think they're Still sorting out.
Of course, in the game earlier, nanalo po dyan ang kuponan ng NHA Home Masters, winning in 3 straight sets against the MMDA Ladies Spikers. Ating best player earlier was Sheila Cecilio.
Oh, I think there was some confusion lang because of the jersey number 16 kasi N15.
Oh.
So they had to just make sure that it's documented also.
Duterte, there's a serve on the second set. Nice push right there coming from the DNR. Andun si Caspillo on the side. Cabrera in front. Back to Caspillo. This time Vega, their team captain. Rondina on the run. But it will not be savable for the PhilHealth team.
I think the danger that PhilHealth has to avoid, because it was such a dominating first set win, you also cannot fall into the trap na magre-relax ka, no? After winning that set.
Morales, that is strong. Rondina wants to set things up. Oh, butas na butas para dito sa koponan ng Health Insurers.
Well, we did hear the huddle kanina of DENR. Sabi nila, babawi ng maigi in the next set.
Was supposed to be out but still received by Laroga. Good dig. Caspillo, way too wide.
Check was called.
Oh, that's received coming from DNR, 2-all.
Si Agton also confused the others. And she apologizes for that quickly. I think she wanted to go for that regalo, pero she realized mataas.
Oo. Tumalon na siya eh.
Oo.
Tumingin siya sa likod pa.
Bawi.
Agton cross court. Too high for that set. Dug up there by the PhilHealth. Caspillo. Konting-konting lumabas sa linya para dito kay Caspillo. Easy point. Given here for the DNR. This time around for serving 2. Lamang ang koponan ng DNR by 2 points. Error coming from Cabrera in the service. 3 serving 4. Rondina on the service line. Good receive. PhilHealth with this one to Rica on the hands of the blocker. Dupo to Vega. Agton. Too close to the net for Agton. Nice run from the DNR. Exchange of balls is good near the net. Agton to Caspillo. Pinalayo niya sa net.
Oh, but you know, that must feel good. They were very active at the net. Nagkakagulo pero nagagawa ng paraan. And, you know, Caspillo must feel good to end that crazy exchange.
Oo, lalayo ko sa net to.
Oo eh. Parang mamamagnet sila sa net.
Easy over for PhilHealth. Caspillo on the run. Targeted zone 1 right there. 5 for PhilHealth, 4 for the DNR. So far for the PhilHealth, Rondina with 8 points already for the team. At si Caspillo may 4 points na rin. For Milan. Score for the DNR Lawin Spikers. 5-all. DNR with this one. Sets it back. Agton. Good set also coming from Raterta that time around.
Again, I love that there's a lot of movement happening here in front for PhilHealth. Error there. Ties the score to 6. Better start here for DNR.
For Milan. Agton, very powerful with that attack. Babalik pa rin sa koponan ng PhilHealth. Agton once again. Dika on the run. Tataas lang niya ng koponan ng Lawin Spikers. Back to the PhilHealth. Dito sa DNR, atake sa likod. Si Rika rin, babawian sa likod ang koponan ng Lawin Spikers. Chance ball for the PhilHealth. Agton, naawak-tras ng konti. For Milan. Tudupo. Oh!
Oh! Reflexes working to their advantage. Koponan ng PhilHealth.
So the focus of the PhilHealth dun sa bola, no? That is still making them retain the lead. And so far, they still have a 1-point lead here. 7-6. Ganda ng serve na yun. From Agton. Jess, what do you have for us? Yes, Jess. Let's try again.
Rina and Ann, during the first set, no, I'm sitting at the bench side of the DENR Lawin Spikers and I can't stop to notice yung mas tahimik na bench compared to other teams, and this is something na pinoint out ni Coach Jeric about their team chemistry. Dahil nga wala pa daw halos 3 months silang buong magkakasama, isa ito sa mga challenges nila as a team. Kaya for the second set, no, Coach Jeric had to remind his players yung kanilang first game performance. Gusto daw niyang makita for the Lawin Spikers yung mga powerful attacks, combination plays at yung mga matitibay na depensa. Balik muna sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Jess. 3 months in the making for the DNR Lawin Spikers. Mga hasang-hasa din ito dun sa kanilang mga agency sports fest. Yun yung nakikita ko sa karamihan sa mga background ng mga players nila, except for Milan, who has experiences in some pro leagues as well, or well-known leagues.
It's always nice, no, to have that opportunity also yung mga sports leagues, but now they're playing with more purpose and more meaning, while itong PhilHealth continues to take the lead.
As the Lawin Spikers of Coach Rosas will huddle and talk things over.
Isang set. Atake tayo.
Girls, kung yung sabay yung laro nila, may sarili kayong laro. Haluin mo na.
Pwesto lang tayo ng tamang pwesto lang tayo, guys.
Nakakasabay naman eh, pero
Kaya
kung
Jess,
sabay.
magkakarinis wala sa'yo bola.
Pari-receive sila. Kailangan natin ng hardball na palo. Isugal nyo na, isugal nyo na.
Hey, Lawin! Spikers!
Starting off the second set, kanina halos pantay yung kanilang mga scores, no? Pero dito talagang umabante na ang koponan ng Health and Shooters. So far, 5 ang kanilang kalamangan with the Lawin Spikers. As they continued with that impressive attacks. Rika. Babalik kay Rika ang bola. This time around, Caspilio. Tuokson. Dupo. Rika with this ball. Rika again. Pero napagod na para dito si Regine Cabrera.
Well, for PhilHealth, kita natin na one of the few teams also that really executes plays, combination plays, no? Pinapaikot ni Reterta ang kanyang, pinapagalaw niya talaga. So, they attack from the different areas at the net.
Reterte has this very good connection dun sa kanyang mga attackers, no? Kahit nabaguhan din si Morales, no, there's also this good connection coming from Reterte and Morales. Chance ball for Morales to dump it over. And she gets that point.
For Reterte, Reterte is just a matter of really knowing siguro kung anong klaseng set ang gusto ng kanyang attackers.
They are celebrating this because they know that they're ahead here by as much as 9 points. Habol dito ang kupunan ng DNR, but it's going to be a chance for the PhilHealth, Rika. Oh, pero sasabit sa net yan para dito kay Marasigan. Some substitutions right here. Balagso coming in para dito kay Marasigan ng DNR. Rangas catch some playing time here, and Palacio replacing Caspilio and Rika here. 10 points ahead ang koponan ng Health and Shooters. 16 serving 6. So far, Agton with 7 points already for the Health and Shooters. Dadagdagan pa niya yan with that service ace.
They have currently matched already their output in terms of aces. Similar to set number 1. Kung kanina, itong si Rondina yung matagal na nag-serve. This time, it is Agton that continues to score.
Naalamangan na ni Agton yung mga puntos na ibinigay din ni Rondina kanina, no? So Agton now leading scorer for the PhilHealth team, 9 points for her, and the Rondina at 8 points for the PhilHealth team. Reterta trying to set it up to Rika. To the middle they go, Lawin Spikers, but Morales was ever ready in front. 19 ang score dito ng koponan ng Health and Shooters. And he doesn't want to see this happens again to the Lawin Spikers, kaya tatawag muna ng timeout si Coach Rosas.
Paalala sa kanila first timer tayo. Labanan nyo. Layo ng score.
Layo po yun.
Tinalo pa natin yung elementary. Papangat ang laro nyo.
Ayun o.
Duluhan yan na. Puro dulo-dulo
May
lang.
panyo.
Yun tayo. Labanan natin malayo pa yan. 6 pa
Huwag
sila.
tayo ma-pressure. Kalmahan lang natin. Nawawala tayo sa laro dahil nape-pressure tayo eh. Kalma lang, kalma. Hey, Lawin! Strikers!
Sabi ni Coach, huwag niyo daw ipahalata na first timer kayo sa labang ito. Stuck here at 6 points for the DNR Lawin Spikers. Good set coming from Laterta. To the middle they go. Two of the Lawin Spikers. Dug up there by Rondina. Now to Rica. Sorry, that's Palacios. Nasanay ako si Rica. Nakikita ko kanina dyan eh. Pinalitan na nga pala siya.
Long hair din kasi.
Oo nga eh. Same peg kasi sila. May kulay lang pala si Palacio.
Pero yung movement ng hair yung nakikita natin.
Yes.
Look at Agton, really steady. Again, kung hindi man ace, I think it's just taking away that opportunity para maka-opensa itong DENR. But some chance here for DENR.
Laki pa rin ang kalamangan ng PhilHealth. Mirales with that one. Was an easy score for her. They continue to keep on with the attacking score here para sa koponan ng Health Insurers. 21-7. Palacio will now serve for the Health Insurers. Habol. Rondina with that one. It's on the net. So nahirapan ang kupunan doon ng DNR. They will try Vallejos this time around para sa Lawin Spikers. Meanwhile, Edra coming back in for Mirales. Very chill itong kupunan ni Coach Carlos Pino.
Why not?
Oo, they're enjoying this big lead. Cabrera. Edra with that one.
I also love how everyone is like Raterta. The distribution, it just doesn't stop dun sa mga veteranong nakakasama niya kanina. It's really good to get everyone to experience the sets, di ba? At makapuntos.
If you're looking at the scoreboards of the PhilHealth, halos lahat din sila may contribution na in a way for the Health Insurers.
8 players with some point at least here in this game.
DNR, nagawa ng paraan.
Nakahiyaan lang.
Oo. Nang takbuhan para kay Edra and Rondina. So giving a chance here for the DNR Lawin Spikers to put in some more points for the team. Edra wants this one. Balagso to Cabrera. Rondina.
That doesn't cross.
It's in.
You can't relax too much naman. If you are PhilHealth, you have to recognize that DNR is really gonna work hard in terms of earning those points. Mailapit, yung kanilang puntos because the first set was really dominated by PhilHealth. Now a taste of their own medicine, getting DNR now delivering those aces sa itong PhilHealth naman ang nahihirapan sa kanilang reception.
Oo, kasi laging it hits the line for the services coming from Balagso, no? Yung ginawa niya doon in that last two sequence. Rondina. Dito naman si Vega. para sa koponan ng DNR. Balik agad dyan ni Raterta. Doon na nagkagulong koponan ng DNR. That's gonna be a match point for the Health Insurers. Raterta so far has 4 points. Contributed 4 points already for the PhilHealth team.
Ayan, narinig ka.
Oo. Dagdagan ko pa ng isa kasi ipanalo ko na po sabi niya.
Para masara na po.
Oo. But, you know, they dominated again for this second set. So far, doing everything okay for the Health Insurers. Ended up at 25-12 on that second set. At pagbabalik po natin sa ating third set, they will change courts na, and we're hoping to look forward to some adjustments coming from the DNR Lawin Spikers.
Laban.
Siguro may konting yung tapang din sa loob ng koponan ng DNR Lawin Spikers, no? Kasi loaded itong mga atake coming from the PhilHealth Health Insurers. So kailangan matapang lang sila to be able to receive the ball very well on their end as well. About ready to begin. Ito pong ating third set. Dito pa rin po yan sa UVL Games. Of course, we're live on the social media pages ng ating UNTV Sports, both on the YouTube, pati na rin po sa ating Facebook page. And these teams, they only not play here for the agency. They play also dun sa napiling beneficiaries nila for this season.
Good coverage for PhilHealth.
Pilio. Dito si Cabrera magta-try naman, but no help coming from the net.
You see them, you gotta shake it off. Dahil ito hindi mo pwedeng, I think ito talagang may urgency because you can't let PhilHealth take the lead similar to the first two sets. This will be their last chance to first extend muna this match. It's been tough for them, the first two sets.
It was a walk in the park for them on that first two sets, no? Pero syempre ang target dito ng DNR, hirapan ng bahagya ang koponan ng Health Insurers. Good try on the part of Garcia. I think seeing action for the first time, si Garcia for the Health Insurers, or pumasok na siya kanina?
Parang I think this is the first, no? It's also nice, because in this game, talagang while not in the rules to play all, they are able to maximize yung kanilang substitutions. In today's game, we're talking about PhilHealth. Meanwhile, DNR now will be on the receiving end. And for Milan, will give it a try. Oh, that one goes straight into the net. But, you see the effort of Raterta, no? No matter who's in the front line, talagang magdi-distribute siya, magbibigay siya at magbibigay siya ng set.
Paganahin lahat ng players.
Trabaho kayo, di ba?
Oo, hindi lang pwedeng ako. I do my part, you do yours. Sobra.
Sobra ang lakas.
Kita mo dun sa angle nung kamay niya. Lobong-lobo. Garcia for the Health and Shooters. That's what the Sokson. Caspillo this time around with that cross. Cabrera, easy over. Agton. Babalik sa DNR. Itong bolang ito. This time, Rica. Another chance for the PhilHealth. Caspillo on the run. Good save. Chance again. Caspillo, but with the blockers, ready on time.
Hiningal ata si Caspillo kasi from sa gitna, umikot sa likod. But yeah, you know, it's again, we appreciate seeing these plays being executed. Yung pinaiikot talaga ni itong si Raterta ang kanyang mga attackers.
Easy over for Raterta. Foxon with this one.
DNR with a lead here in the third set.
Cabrera with that serve. Rica. Babalik kay Fermilan. Miscommunication on the part of the PhilHealth.
This is a better set. I mean, no matter how you get the points, DNR still has the lead, and if you're rooting for them, of course, you want them to be able to maintain this lead.
Pero agad-agad para dito kay Rica para humabol dun sa puntos ng Lawin Spikers. Is down by a point here for serving 5. Good serve. Vega atras ng konti. Rica, powerful attack. Fermilan. Habol si Raterta doon. Vega tries another one. Oh, that bad passing is gonna be costly for the PhilHealth.
Narinig ko si Cabrera nung papalo si Vega, patayin mo yan. Parang nautusan, patayin mo yan. They did get that point. But you know, I think they need to. I mean, the first two sets, they have to forget that. They know that PhilHealth is a tough opponent. Pero sa ngayon, walang room ang hindi matapang. Kailangan lumaban. Parang nag-e-enjoy naman sila. Mga nakatawa pa.
Oo.
Pag nagkakagulo.
No room for regrets, no room for hesitations for the Lawin Spikers.
All out.
Oh, but that is going to be a service ace para dito kay Mitch Agton.
Changed up her serve a bit. Kanina naka-standing serve, ano?
Ngayon may konting talon na. By the way, Agton is the first one to be in double digits for the PhilHealth Health Insurers, now with 10 points. Pero yun lang, yung zone 1 malapit sa kanya, butas na butas kanina. Oxon. Dito kay Rica, and the back row they go for the Lawin Spikers. Cabrera. Balik agad di Morales for the DNR. Rica into the net.
Too low for Rica. One of the things that changed on the part of DENR, they have better digging this time around. And, you know, I think that's what's keeping them alive.
Let's go first to Jess for this report.
Rina and Anne, mention nyo kanina how Raterta is really moving the volleyball around her teammates, no? And this is something that even Coach Carl mentioned about the players of PhilHealth. Dahil nga doon, mas mature na sila ngayon, mas magiging maganda at maayos yung pag-execute ng kanilang mga combination plays. Proof ito how the health insurers really prepared for the season at maangatan yung plays nila nung season 3. For the third set, no, pareho pa din yung paalala ng coaching staff. Quick recovery sa errors, floor coverage, and consistency sa execution. Back to you, ladies.
And that's what you want to hear na over time, they have grown, they have matured as a team here para sa kupanan ng Health Insurers as Rondina checks back in for the Health Insurers.
Those are the returns that I feel have been working for DENR. Yung mga medyo mabibitin, no? Lands in the middle. Look at that. So, alam mo, andyan yung effort, I think, nalakasan yung survey because alam nila na kailangan pahirapan nila itong PhilHealth but needs more control.
Kanina saktong-sakto lang to the line yung mga nabibigay nila. Ngayon naman, out na kasi yun talaga. Napalakas yung kanyang serve. Cabrera. Pero sasabit sa net.
You see the frustration also on her face, no? Hindi ayaw talaga pumasok. Ang ilap nung pagpasok. Could also be that the blockers are bothering her.
9-0 for both teams. It's a good service ace for the PhilHealth team. Raterta with that ball. And Raterta with 6 points, 4 coming from the attacks and 2 coming from the service aces.
Ooh! That one catches the line. Napaka swerteng serve.
That's a third para sa service ace para dito kay NN Raterta. Got in the lead here by 2 points.
Alam mo, ang hirap din talaga nung serve kasi pumipina sa linya.
Oo.
Really right there by the sideline.
Parang that has been the target of NN. Iba na ang direksyon. Pumaling pa sa net.
Well, they have secured the lead at least from earlier.
Chance for the Lawin Spikers. Cabrera. Saved by Rondina. Si Fermelan. Cabrera taps the ball. Si Rica kinapos.
Oo. Not in the best position. Itong si Rica.
At least on this third set, no, kagandaan is that dumidikit ang koponan ng DENR with the Health Insurers on this set, no. Fermelan. Ito si Caspillo naman. Of the hands.
I think it is much better here in the third set because ngayon, again, we go back to defense. Ano? Mas nakaka-defend itong DENR. There's still some tough balls that you can't get to. But for the others, at least they're able to keep it alive.
Tama ka, nakatulong sa kanila yung mga first ball, yung mga digs nila dito. For this third set, what an effort on the part of the DENR in that last sequence as well. Ito naman si Mirales. Loaded serve. Chance. Espilio with that one. This one, Rondina. Si Cabrera, babalik lang yan sa PhilHealth. Habol si NN, pero andyan si Rondina in front. Fermilan to the back row. Cabrera, Rondina to zone 1. Si Cabrera will attempt again. Oh, but that's gonna end right there.
That was also too close to the net for Caspillo.
Caspillo will take a break here. Texon will come in for the PhilHealth. Seeing Marasigan on deck to serve for the Lawin Spikers. Texon, that good hit. Ito naman si Rondina, very powerful pero babalik sa PhilHealth. Ang bolang yan. Hoxon. Back to Rondina. Fermilan. Agton that targets the back.
That. And communication just has to be there for PhilHealth. Dahil nga, kahit broken play, they are still able to convert, still able to attack. For Milan, having a hard time with that one. Sharp receive. I think it's easier kung mataas yung bola, but those sharp passes can be tough, especially if it's going towards the net. This one too far.
You see over for Hoxon. Kirika naman, but it's too powerful for her.
Some points given up here. Pito na ang na ipamigay na puntos ng PhilHealth. This is the most that they've actually given up, at least here in this match.
Coming from those errors for the PhilHealth team. Naisahan para dito ni Rika ang DNR Lawin Spikers. Up by 4 here for the Health Insurers. Rika Abante for the PhilHealth. Vega will try this one. The cross. In the back, they make something out of it for the PhilHealth. Fermilan challenges the back of the PhilHealth.
Just have to try and again for Milan, left-handed attacker. Gandang angulo, where the ball landed.
So far for Milan and Dupo with 4 points para dito sa koponan ng DNR Lawin Spikers. Rika set up there by Fermilan. Rika is given that ball once again. Cabrera for this chance ball to PhilHealth. Patagton wanted that strong attack. Back to Dupo na hindi nakatalo ng maayos.
Oh, but that's also a tough set, galing sa likod. They're able to pick up the balls. Yun lang hindi ma-eksakto sa setter. So plays are broken, but they just have to manage.
Good save. Ito si Hoxon. Oh.
Too weak that time.
That's gonna hurt for Dupo. So, ta-time out muli itong si Coach Rosas para sa kupunan ng DNR.
Tayo.
Posible tayo first ball.
Kaya, ano?
Hinga lang, hinga. Kalma tayo, kalma, okay? Okay na lumalapit na tayo. So, kalma lang tayo, kalma. Nakuha din natin yung covering. Bawi na lang tayo, atake, ha?
Kaya mo sa Jessa.
Okay na?
Lona, bigay ba kayo?
Go, go, go! Okay, tara. Hey, Lawin! Fighter!
Up next, later on our last game today, it's going to be the AFP Lady Gunners going up against the Pag-ibig Fund Smashers. Right here on the UNTV Volleyball League Season 4. Dito po tayo sa ating tahanan at the Paco Arena. And of course, what their goal is here is to help yung kanilang mga napiling beneficiaries more than the pride that they can bring to their agencies. Para sa kupunan ng DNR, it's the One Smile organization that they will be helping out for this year. Para naman sa kupunan ng PhilHealth, it's going to be the Philippine Alliance of Patients Organizations Incorporated. So last year, ang kupunan ng PhilHealth was able to give and donate 50,000 pesos for PAPO.
Actually, either way, you win or you don't win, ang maganda pa rin, meron kang
Oo. Dito lang yan sa liga sa UNTV Volleyball League. Of course, coming in for the DNR, we have Tumangan replacing Hokson.
service out. And, that brings PhilHealth to their 20th point. I think if there's anything positive you want to take out of this match for DENR, their score has progressed throughout. I mean, mahirap din kasi dahil PhilHealth, talaga the chemistry is there. This is a team whose score is solid, Kumbaga, medyo matagal na silang naglalaro talaga together. So it's really a tough assignment today. But for DENR, the progress ng kanilang naipuntos,
you have to commend them on that area, no? Dahil kahit papaano per set talagang ginagawa nila ng paraan para maitaas yung score nila from the previous sets. Last time out para dito kay Coach Rosas ng Lawin Spikers on to this third set.
Kapatay, huwag ka munang umikot. Isip ko na tayo, isang spike. Yung service nila, absorb nila. Game tayo. Kaya yan, malayo pa. Tatlo pa
Be
sila.
mindful, guys. No, alert. Kapitay. Hey, Lawin!
ooh, a long serve, but that catches the end line.
That's what you wanted if you're PhilHealth right now to be able to close this match.
But
already
needs to be a little bit careful dahil medyo mahaba ang kanyang serve. Sabi niya, don't worry. I got this.
Saktong-sakto lang to.
Oo. Again, for DNR, a lot of learnings to bring home and from today's match.
That's what they came in here for the exposure, for the experience, to widen their knowledge also in terms of volleyball. No? So